Sure, a while ago, the Portland Trail Blazers evened up the home-and-home series with the Utah Jazz with a 105-99 win. Another double-double for J.J. Hickson. LaMarcus Aldridge goes for 18 and 11, and Damian Lillard with a 23-point night and added 8 assists as well. And Damian is with us from Portland. And I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but the Blazers are 15 and 8 when you score 20 points or more. As you approach your role as point guard and a scoring point guard, how do you see your responsibilities in terms of scoring versus distribution?
I think it's important for me to be aggressive and try to score the ball. That way plays are there for other guys. If I'm coming out just trying to make plays when I haven't been aggressive myself, I think that makes it a lot harder for those passes to be there and for guys to help off of their man towards me if I'm not being aggressive. So I just try to be aggressive, getting to the rim, scoring the ball.
You know, it's your first season, obviously. This is what a lot of NBA guys talk about as sort of the dog days of the NBA season before you get to the All-Star break. But it's different for you because you've been thrust into a playoff push here in January and February. You're right on the cusp in the 9th spot. What has it been like adding this sort of tension to your rookie year so soon?
For me, it's been excitement. You know, we weren't expected to be in this position right now, and now that we are, every game means a lot to us. So, you know, we go out there and have fun every game because, you know, every game means something, and, you know, we want to make that playoff push. And, you know, as close as we are, it doesn't make sense for us to not be excited.
This is Isaiah. You say you're excited and all the games are important. The game you just played tonight that you won and you beat Utah, tell us the significance of this win to you and also your teammates, and what did you talk about before the game?
Before the game, we just talked about, you know, not losing on our home floor and making the adjustments from last night. You know, the things that they beat us up on last night, we didn't want to let it happen again tonight. And I think it was a really significant win, one, because it was on our home floor, and two, because we're fighting being under 500, and, you know, we're trying to make that playoff push. So every game counts, like I said, and, you know, we're trying to put wins together, and especially because we have a pretty tough road trip coming up, we want to make sure we took care of home.
Well, Damian, I want to go back to our conversation we had at the Rookie Transition Program, and I asked you, did you have a chip on your shoulder? Now you have 30-odd games, almost 40 games under your belt. Do you have that same chip on your shoulder?
Yeah, it's the same for me. You know, I gotta keep getting better, and I know I'm not as good as, you know, a lot of the top point guards now. They've done a lot more than I have, and, you know, I understand that I got a lot of work to do. And, you know, some people might still think that what I'm doing is a fluke, and, you know, they may think our team is a fluke, and if they don't, that's what I believe. Sometimes I play those type of mind games with myself to keep that chip on my shoulder. So, you know, that's what I believe. I feel like I got a lot of room to grow, and, you know, if we're gonna win games, I know I got to be on top of what I'm doing. So, that chip is still there.
When you play mind games with yourself and you talk about that chip on your shoulder, you know, a lot of fans watching may not understand what you mean when you talk about having a chip on your shoulder. Can you tell us what that exactly means to you in terms of playing with a chip on your shoulder? What does that really mean?
For me, it just means, you know, representing the situation that you come from, and, you know, it's a lot of doubt in, you know, small school guards because we don't play at the highest level, and, you know, I don't come from a place growing up where people are really successful. So, you know, I want to go against that. I want to show people that where I come from, people can be successful. Small school guards can be successful at this level. And I got to play with that chip on my shoulder. I got to let them know that I can be effective, let people know around the league that I can help an NBA team win games. So every night I feel like I need to go out and prove that to take that label off being a small school guard. You know, and that's really it.
Well, keep up the mind games or whatever it takes to get yourself going, because so far so good here in your rookie season. Congrats on the win and on the selection on the Rising Stars Challenge roster. We'll see you in Houston in a couple weeks.
Thanks. I appreciate it.